And I think it's the way that all electric cars in the future will ultimately be made. It's the right way to do things.
Machines may thus show to be the ultimate humanizing influence in a fully automated and educated world. It's feasible that machines will do the job that makes life possible while humans take care of the rest. Greetings everyone! Have you ever noticed that every machine is built for a specific reason? Today we're going to talk about a series of aluminium die casting machines known as Tesla's secret weapon, Giga Press. The Hydra community in Italy manufactures the Giga Press family of aluminium die casting equipment. With clamping forces ranging from 55,000 to 61,000 kilonewtons, these are the world's largest high-pressure die casting machines. Each machine is approximately 410 to 430 tons in weight. Since 2018, Hydra's catalog has offered GigaPress machines with a base specification. Furthermore, these massive die-casting machines are the size of a home and can cast exceedingly enormous components. Tesla is already employing Hydra's GigaPress, and the Cybertruck will use a considerably larger version. Riccardo Ferrario, the general manager of the Hydra Group, has posted a few films expressing his delight at Hydra's great performance. According to him, the machine took years to create, putting Hydra years ahead of the competition. At the Hydra open house, a look inside Tesla's GigaPress. It's difficult not to be enthralled by this incredible breakthrough. Tesla's groundbreaking new chassis design is one step closer to being mass-produced. The massive Hydra GigaPress at Gigafactory, Texas, has produced the first Model Y mega casting. The underbody of the Model Y will be made up of front and rear mega castings as well as Tesla's unique structural battery pack. Currently, automotive chassis is made up of tens of hundreds of distinct elements made of a variety of materials that must be linked together using a variety of methods including welds, bolts, and adhesives. Tesla intends to employ two massive single castings for the front and rear underbody portions, which will be connected to a battery pack that will be integrated into the body structure. This breakthrough decreases vehicle weight and makes assembly much easier. Cast components are common in the auto industry, however, most are tiny pieces that are integrated into bigger structural elements. According to Elon Musk's account, he was thinking about a die-cast miniature vehicle on his desk one day and wondering what the realistic size limit for casting was. After doing some investigation, he discovered that there is no such thing as a size restriction. Therefore, he decided to build a vehicle's front and rear underbodies as two massive castings using Hydra Group's massive machinery. Components and devices. The GigaPress resembles a die-casting apparatus rather than a machine. It has all of the necessary machines and mechanisms for die casting. Tesla's GigaPress has the following components. Ovens. The aluminium alloy is handled by two ovens in the GigaPress. One is a melting oven that runs on natural gas and has a temperature of 850 degrees Celsius. Another oven, which is powered by electricity and runs at a temperature of 750 to 850 degrees Celsius, preserves the liquid metal. GigaPress. It is the die-casting mechanism's heart. It looks and works like any other high-pressure die-casting machine, but it's massive. Vacuum tank. The GigaPress creates a vacuum inside the mold with a 4,000-liter tank. Fonderex, a Swiss business that created the vacuum technology for high-pressure die-casting, manufactures it. Quenching tank. The quenching tank quickly reduces the temperature of the casting to a safe level. It enables the attainment of precise qualities for metal casting. Trimming device. For removing surplus metal linked to the casting quickly, there are mechanical trimming crushers and laser trim. Scrap metal recycler. To make use of the scrap metals, there is a recycling mechanism in place. The scrap aluminium is shredded, with offcuts being used in subsequent casting cycles. Inspection devices. Using diagnostic devices such as CMMs and X-ray machines to inspect the finished casting. Working principles. The GigaPress's operation can be subdivided into the steps below. Material preparation. To begin, we must melt the aluminium ingots and cutoffs from the last casting cycle in an oven heated to 850 degrees Celsius. The liquid metal is then conveyed into another enclosed open via heated pipes. The temperature in that oven is kept between 750 and 850 degrees Celsius. The production of oxides in the molten aluminium is avoided by filling space inside the storage oven with nitrogen gas. Die preparation. Lubricate the die surfaces before beginning each cycle. To make it easier to separate the castings, a robot sprays around 35 milliliters of soybean oil in a thin layer. The vacuum system then provides a vacuum pressure inside the mold cavity of around 50 millibars. Casting. From the holding oven to the shot chamber of the GigaPress, the molten aluminium is transferred. With the use of a high-speed plunger, molten metal is driven into the cavity. Before each shot, 8 milliliters of oil are used to lubricate the plunger. The casting is left inside until it solidifies after it has been injected. The casting is then ejected from the dies at a temperature of 400 degrees Celsius. After that, the raw casting is placed in a quenching tank to quickly drop the temperature from 400 to 50 degrees Celsius. It aids in the removal of some flaws and the enhancement of certain material qualities. Finishing. Now, using a mechanical trim press, cut each of the raw castings into approximate dimensions. A scrap metal shredder is used to recycle the scrap aluminium, which is then reused in the oven. The primary casting is then X-rayed to see whether it has any internal flaws. For fittings, the validated casting is further improved with a laser trim and drilled on a CNC machine. What are the benefits of using a Giga press? With the Giga press technology taking shape, they're expecting new possibilities. We can already see the promise of this technology even though it isn't fully developed. The Giga press will significantly increase the efficiency of large and complicated product production. The Giga press will allow producers to cast a single huge component rather than a series of smaller pieces. As a result, assembly operations will be essentially eliminated. As a result, significant time, labor, and eventually production cost reductions will be realized. Quality control will be easier to implement and manufacturers will be able to produce high-quality castings. Furthermore, it will lessen the demand for robots in manufacturing and the size of the body shop. As a result, there will be cost reductions in terms of land utilization. What are the difficulties in producing mega castings? Mega casting is certainly an intriguing concept. However, many people are skeptical about the technique's long-term viability. Because this is a new technology, there is still a lot of research to be done on the efficiency, cost, stability, and dependability of the Giga press. When it comes to embracing a new notion, the industry has always been skeptical. As a result, other manufacturers may take some time to catch up with the massive casting trend. So far, the amount of information we've gleaned from Tesla has been limited. The Model Y rear chassis has been successfully trialed by Tesla. It is evident, though, that they had to go through several revisions to get there. However, when manufacturers develop a better understanding of the technology, the design process for mega casting could become easier. However, handling such a huge amount of aluminium at once necessitates particular caution. During production at Tesla's Fremont factory, a Giga press caught fire. The fire was caused by molten aluminium and hydraulic fluid, according to the Fremont Fire Department. But it wasn't anything serious, and no one was wounded. As you can see, mega casting has some hazards to consider. However, they anticipate that as technology advances, they will be able to overcome the challenges. Will Giga press be a huge hit, and does this meet the requirements? What was your opinion upon watching the video released by Tesla of Giga press in action producing giant single-piece rear body? Tell us about the facts which we didn't mention in our list. Will there be any disadvantage of integrating multiple parts in a single casting? Tell us all this and give your suggestions in the comment section down below. Do share this with your friends and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.